make the point to the court that it has been an ordeal for these appellants to have to wait for so long, 13 years, and that we are worried that this case may be a precedent for other Jamaicans, poor Jamaicans, who may now have to
bang.
For a more civilized age.
Oh, them man, boy, them bad. And boy, them a vlog. Oh, them a vlog, man. I want to see madman, bad man. You know, say, man, you're fear Edjahz, you're top man. Top man. I mean, I say subscribe for the latest, for the realest, for the facts. We not take side. This fear Edjahz and we put everything in our head side. I mean, I say them there, no. Kick it off like book 2, the young Dan, maestro Dan. Fear Edjahz on the top.
Never get no answer when me knock in the door. Now I got journal line coming in at the board. Living in the traffic, but my heart it to snow. Be a for learning the street, the college me know.
Up top. You don't know if Edjahz there up on a brand new show, a fresh new show. Big up all of my subscribers and all of my viewers them. And all who not subscribe it, not that all no change. The door is always open, so don't know if you go to. Now we're currently at day 3 of VYBZ KARTEL Court of Appeal hearing, and I'm supposed to know by now, so we are reached very close to the end. Remember, the judge said she'll close up things before Friday, so either today or tomorrow we are going to hear the final say on this matter. We are going to know if the teacher and Sean Stam them are going to get free up, or if them are going to retrial the whole case. Anyways, we're going to get some update on today's hearing. We're still there hearing too for now, because we still have to talk about some things that take place yesterday. VYBZ KARTEL lawyer makes some very good pointers, and in my opinion, are one of the key factor them, we are going to determine the final say. It's definitely a pointer where the judge have a look pan when passing down the judgment on VYBZ KARTEL and him co-accuse them.
Money can't buy common sense. Feel so strange, it's like me there before. Me G them rich out, only Remy a poor. The Edjahz, my man go up on the tour.
Also, alongside the update people, we have a wicked piece of collaboration for talk about. Uno see the bad song we are display on the screen now and then, and uno see the bad artist them we are take charge. We have a lyric set and a meditation type of artist link up. As you can see, we have the SOR bar Shano and one being himself link up. Uno know Shano on a ramp with him lyrics them, and it's an entertainer we definitely can hold meds. Likewise, over one being side when they talk about meditation, you call him name. The two of them Lego and fiery piece of project are the exact music video I want to see a display on the screen now and then. It is entitled Door. So we are kick down that door there and make you know what I go on for that work piece there. But first, we can get the most anticipated topic out of the way. VYBZ KARTEL lawyer them a work, and them go bring up a crucial argument in a court at day 2 of the hearing. Now the info here forward from the Gleaner. Only know a lone credible source we go, we not go fiction. The Court of Appeal says the prosecution must explain why VYBZ KARTEL and his 3 co-accused should be retried for the 2011 murder of Clive Williams when they have already suffered multiple constitutional breaches in the previous trial process. I wonder if you know overs that, and the judge them that from a Jamaican Court of Appeal attack the prosecutor and the people. The judge them said the prosecutor need to convince them on why them should retrial the case when them already suffer so much when it fall out to constitutional breaches. Them breach VYBZ KARTEL constitutional right in at the past, so the judge want the prosecutor to explain why they need to go back through such process, such agony of constitutional rights being breached. So right there the prosecutor have to go convince the court. Justice Marva McDonald Bishop, who is leading a 3-judge panel that will decide whether the men are to be retried, yesterday raised the question after defense lawyer John Clarke argued that breaches of the men's constitutional rights and pending breaches are factors to be taken into consideration in not ordering a retrial. As I said earlier, people, definitely an important factor. So the lawyer first bring it up in a court to the judge, and the judge make sure pass down the message to the prosecutor. This a few job, una have to go try convince the court. The attorney at law, John Clarke, even went further with the argument. The lawyer said the court need to take in consideration the time frame where it take if them supposed to retrial the case. They need to take a look and see if that is also a breach of VYBZ KARTEL and him co-accuse them constitutional right. Remember 2014 entertainer get convicted and now in a 2024. That's a whole of 10 years to forward back and retrial a case. So the lawyer basically said the ones them have to go look pan if the entertainer constitutional right is being breached. If them for retrial the case. As I said before, people, them factors here where the lawyer bring up is very detrimental to the decision whether or not them are going to retrial the case. Anyways, John Clarke give you a quick summary of a couple of the things that will take place at hearing too. Him talk about theme argument and the reason why him bring them up.
Responsibility to the justice system to hear, consider all the submissions from the appellants to make a determination at the end of the day of what the interest of justice should look like.
Did you go through all the material you intended to go through for today?
No, tomorrow we will be going specifically through most of the affidavit evidence that's already before the court, including the medical reports and the psychological reports that were done in relation to some of the appellants, to make the point to the court that it has been an ordeal for these appellants to have to wait for so long, 13 years, and that we are worried that this case may be a precedent for other Jamaicans, poor Jamaicans, who may now have themselves subjected to a system where you can be in custody for 13 years and then subjected to the ordeal of a new trial when your money is essentially done.
And on that point, Mr. Clarke, you urged the judges to draw a line in the sand, you said to them. And just now you mentioned poor Jamaicans who may face a similar situation. Could you say some more about what inspired you to make that argument today?
Well, in other jurisdictions like Barbados, the judiciary have decided that ultimately there comes a time when if our justice system can fully try you and convict you, it will be unjust to make you go back to trial. So in Barbados, in one case, said 8 years was too long. And we are saying that for us in Jamaica, it is fair that all Jamaicans can come to an understanding that perhaps after 8 years, after 10 years, is too long to subject Jamaican citizens to that kind of ordeal of another trial and another cost and another expense. Because what it would be an incentive for the system to know that in doing justice, we have to move with alacrity, because persons are being affected by our decision, and ultimately we do not want that to happen. And ultimately, for any well-meaning, well-thinking Jamaican, would all want a situation in which the guilty are convicted and remain convicted, and the innocent walk free. But if we have a system whereby it's taking so long, ultimately what we'll have is that scenarios may happen whereby the guilty are walking because our system realizes that we don't have to do nothing today. We don't have to collect a witness statement today, we can do it tomorrow, and eventually it takes too long, persons become disinterested, and we have a country which is ridden with crime.
So is it fair to say the arguments you made today were not just centered around your immediate clients, but for future Jamaicans who may find themselves in a similar situation?
It was centered around the ordeal that they suffer. But we are also recognizing that if the court say can happen to Cartel, it can happen to other Jamaican citizens, including the poorest of us. So what it means is that if a Jamaican is in custody for 13 years and then he comes and says, my money is done, I have next month to find a next lawyer, and I'm worried that the system won't give me justice, it means that in such a scenario he may very well, if a precedent is set one way or the other, may feel aggrieved, and we're asking the powerful court to examine our arguments and in light of all the facts of this case, do what they think is just. And that's what they'll ultimately do, even if we never ask them.
Sir Clarke, at the beginning of your presentation, you mentioned something about if the trial is granted, the defense would put forward for the accused to be tried separately. Clarify what was meant, and that's exactly what you said.
No, we're not saying that the accused should be tried separately. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying at its core is that we want the court to examine the special facts of this case, which the court knows, and then for each of the appellants, examine what are the factors against each to decide whether or not they're going to order the trial. And so all we're asking the court to do is examine the facts of each appellant and come into a decision as to what is just.
And you notice that once that is done, we may find that the conclusion for each of them will be different.
Now, what we said at the beginning, and to be quite clear, is that we are of the view that the line in the stand is supposed to be the main point, being that for all of the appellants, it is unjust in our view for Jamaican citizens to be waiting in prison for more than 10 years to have the appellate process completed. We think that it's unjust. It shouldn't happen to Cartel, it shouldn't happen to anybody. And we're saying that regardless of who these individual appellants are, it shouldn't happen to them, it shouldn't happen to your child, it shouldn't happen to your grandchild. And today, and for this matter, we're hoping that the court will say it can't happen.
Ask where I'm coming from, a journey I find. Winding up my window where I'm driving my car. Me dogs them happy so no bullshit a one. Me G we tag you as a Louis Vuitton.
So that's one Bing, Bad Bing, and the SOR boss sharing up new official music video entitled Door. Big up every single production team on this project, from One Bing Music to Father Reed Music to Marvani Beats. But I forgive all of them credit because this is not a normal work piece. The track bad no ass Clarke people from it release, me can't stop pull it up. It catchy, it refreshing, it just have one of them confident vibe about it. Una hear one thing I yant and I make the people them know say if you ask him where him come from, just know say him journey afar. And so comes him have to wind up him window now when him driving him car. And him G them always have it, so try and push it cause I definitely war. Low simplicity the artist used right there. But you see him execution wasn't normal and it make the whole track effective.
Looking for moolah, never looking a while. Looking for cash, me never looking at time. Looking the future for me eyes ain't go far. Eyeglass lane and I go catch me apart.
Yo, one being full of style, you know. Yeah, meditation, a whole another one here from one being. But another regular one being me see another track here. The artist style and him confidence out of this world in this one. Looking for moolah, never looking for war. Right there, one being a show we say money at the pre. Where badness I go, him not no time for no war with no man. The dollars them have him too busy. When you hear the artist continue and say him looking for cash, him not even looking at her. So no doubt, him a show the youth them in this one. Focus on the bread, don't make moms get the best of you. If moms for in the picture, she supposed to support you for hunting the bread. Not for slow it down, and that's why the entertainer say him not looking at her. A body no one being, me tired for tell them, me tired for prove it.
Living in the future, now we living in the moment. Praise them, they are so we roll them. Only thing we part with a true friend. Now move with no loose man.
So one being calm down the floor right there so with melody. Earlier him did sound more confident and more focused. Now him slow it down and relax and make the ones them know what go on. Living in the future now, we're living in the moment. Grades them there so we roll them. The only team we par with a true friend. Now move with no loose men. 1,010,000 blank on the line the one being. Right now if the thing need any nearby would a ease out couple. No jokes, we not par with no loose men. Underline the from one being and not just for the fans them. No fam co-worker them need for meds the line there and fix up them circle. Cause majority of the ones them entourage full up of them kind of guy there.
Them close the door. They never want me score my goal. Fight and hold me one and when me lonely and bored no board. Me did know before. They never real like stone no cold. Now I hear from nobody through the window me throw the phone.
As you no can see, as you no can hear it no matter what kind of track. The SOR boss nah left him lyrics them. And believe the artist a go easy on this one. I just saw him turn. Him born for this. Them close the door. Them never want me score the goal. What a metaphor right there from Shano. I'm like when play with the word goal. A two meaning him give her right there so. But what him actually mean is that them not want to make it in a life. Fight and hold my own and when me lonely, I board my board. Me did know before, them never really like stone a coal. Now I hear from nobody through the window when me throw the phone. Definitely love the rhyming pattern from Shano. Them connect your fuck. Excuse my language, but me coulda contained about out there.
When me a roam the chrome, now left my side, me show the force. A pull a stunt to know the code. The street got me from 24 to 24. Me there up on a empty road. The way so that just look alike for me.
Wicked piece of song from One Bing and Shano. The chemistry was definitely there. And you see the visual clean and active. I forgive the video production team credit on this one. Them go hard, them never go home. The whole settings, the scene, them, everything on point. I can't find no fault. From the audio go straight to the visual. Perfect work piece. Definitely I recommend my people them to go check out that one from the artist them. It just released, fresh release. Look on the platinum man, one click away. Remember we always saving the trouble. So go on over there, go do the right people and run up the numbers. Cause it no reach wait for the asset. It no quarter they wait for the asset. They could just throw in our strength from Shirley out. So big up One Bing and big up Shane up on the work piece. It no normal.
She no knocking the door. Now go join the line coming in at the board. Living in the traffic but my heart at the snow. Be a for learning in the street, the college me know.
That was it for the show. Big up all of my subscribers and all of the viewers that must stay until the end of the show. Really appreciate it. Bless up on yourself and go and live good.
Money can't buy common sense. Feel so strange, it's like me there before. Me G them reach out only Remy a poor. The Edjahz, my man go up on the tour.